How did you first meet or find Lynn Garofalo and Team Nest Builder?
Actually, our nurse practitioner recommended her to us, Sandra Morrison. And so we gave her a call and we went from there.
Very nice. And how far in advance of your showing your home or listing your home did you contact her to discuss your upcoming move?
It was December of 2020.
Okay. And what were the greatest concerns about selling your home before your first meeting with Lynn?
Getting the junk and everything out of the barn and out of the basement, and making sure all antiques that we wanted were taken care of, and trying to coordinate auctions and everything else.
Gotcha. Her team.
No, we did others.
Yeah, we did others. Yeah, we did. But something just clicked. And I don't know why, but it just kind of clicked, and we put a lot of stock and friendship in our nurse practitioner, so we believed her and we went from there.
That was my next question. Why did you choose Lynn over the others?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Yeah. And so how did Lynn and her team help manage your concerns? In other words, were there critical dates to meet? Was there any pre-sale inspections that they help with, or that you were concerned about that they were able to address?
Yeah. It was weird as far as I'm concerned, from my perspective.
Well, actually, I think if Barry will agree, kind of orchestrated how everything went and fell in line. Lynn and Glenn had given us a great deal of input about certain people that they would recommend, and some we chose, some we didn't. We took stock in some of our experiences here in the county, I think, to draw from some people here that we were aware of and knew that would fit, but we tried to follow kind of a pattern. We tried to accommodate getting everything done as quickly as possible, because you have to kind of line up everything. We had a lot to do here. We had a whole new septic system to do. We had to get the porch off the back here built. We had the house scraped and painted. There was a lot that was done on the outside. So everything kind of had to fall in line with the pattern. It just kind of fell that way. And we were up against a really, really bad winter. So we couldn't start until late.
Yeah.
So did she help you with that, or giving you referrals for people, or staging or anything, and saying that this and that needed to be done?
Yeah, from my point of view, I had a certain idea how I wanted to sell it. And she sort of turned me into a better direction and that. And once that happened, we sort of were off and running.
And how long have you guys been here?
47 years.
77.
Very nice.
47 years.
Was your home professionally photographed?
Yes.
And did
Inside and out. Lynn and Glenn had it done, yes.
That's nice. Stills and drone shots.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you recall reviewing market data with Lynn and discussing a price strategy, either in a first meeting or closer to the closing? Or
Yes, but it's kind of an unusual sell. It's not like a cookie cutter thing in a development, or even a house that's sitting on 2 or 5 acres that's so common here in Sussex County. It's a Christmas tree farm, and with a lot of acreage and a lot of history to that Christmas tree farm. So I think they understood that we would like to try, if possible, to lead in that direction. But they also steered us for the possibility that not everybody in life wants a Christmas tree farm.
right.
So
regarding pricing, did you follow Lynn's advice from the onset, or did you agree upon a price and then either lower it, raise it to help influence any buyers, or how did that go?
No, she made a recommendation. I think I wanted to get more for it. So we raised it up, and
now it looks like we're going to fall right in there at exactly where we wanted to be.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's, you know.
Well, I wish we had gone a little higher, but,
Doesn't everybody wish you could?
Yeah.
yeah, it's hindsight, you know, but it's like,
Sometimes I know if you start at a slightly lower price, that'll create and draw interest, and then maybe people on the fence, but
yeah,
if they tip over into the buying, and then next thing you know, there could be a small bidding war,
yeah.
depending, of course.
Well, this is not kind of thing where you get a lot of people
To bid.
bidding.
Yeah, we
You know,
did
it's-
see a lot of people though. There were a lot of people that came through this house.
Yeah.
And weeded down. We're also too, we're ready to retire. And once you empty the house out, you've had your auctions and everything like that, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to be playing around for 2 years holding on to putting heat and electricity and
Right.
air conditioning to your house while you're waiting for maybe that optimum price that never really comes.
So
And
that
we did
end,
well.
so that end, it really worked out well, because I think it moved relatively quickly and that, and we're not hanging around, so.
Right. Were Lynn and Glenn in frequent contact with you throughout the entire sales process?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think their nicknames for each other work very well. I don't know if I should mention that on a video, but
You could always put that on the cutting room
Well,
floor,
the
but
one
go
that I'm
ahead, go
saying,
right ahead.
She
yeah.
calls Glenn the Mr. Personality, and he calls her the Queen. And in reality, that's really kind of who they are. I have never
Yep.
not called or texted that we didn't get almost an immediate answer back. And I said to them both, not too long ago, Barry, the same thing. It's sort of like we've made friends with your realtor.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, we went out to dinner with them and had a great time. And we bust them all the time, and they bust us. And you know, I don't know. Will they be bored when we leave and we're not pestering? Maybe not. I don't know.
What other services did they do for you that made a difference to you and that we just didn't talk about yet? I mean,
I think just readily be there for questions. I
Yeah.
mean, when we sold our previous home, things were, 47 years ago, things were very, very different. And we happened to sell to a neighbor. So things went bing, bang, boom, and there was no issue, no fuss, no muss. The rules and regulations that have been put into place in this country and through real estate and everything else are so much more magnifying, and you just don't know where to begin.
Yeah.
So she was great at telling us what I had to do, and we followed suit pretty accurately, and we actually led them, I think, to one or two places and people that they are now going to be in contact with. It's not as far as not selling a house, but using for some of their necessities, I
Right,
guess. Wells and things like that.
Gotcha. And do you feel confident that you got top dollar for your home in the shortest possible time with the minimal inconvenience and aggravation to you?
That to me, you'll never know.
How do you know? How do you know that?
Yeah.
You'd have to sit here for another 6 months to say, yeah, that would have
Yep.
been top dollar.
fair,
So
it's fair.
we're very happy with what we're getting. I think that's the bottom line, and it's not all about money.
And the thing is, this is worthless. It's only worth what someone's willing to pay. You have no idea what someone's willing to pay, so it is what it is.
And last question, what could Lynn and her team have done better to meet your needs?
What?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I really
No.
don't know. I mean, in all honesty, having never walked through this particular type of process before, I feel confident that they gave us good recommendations. As I said before, some we chose, some we didn't. Not because their recommendation wasn't any good, it's just that we knew from living here for so long that we had somebody else that would do the job as well and perhaps a little less money. So, then we went with some friends and things like that that we knew. So, in all honesty, I can't really say they've missed a beat.
Yeah, they've been really good. Glenn, he gets back to you within the day or next day for sure, but it's been very good that way. No, I don't know
Yeah.
what else.
Actually, I'm gonna kinda miss them.
Yeah,